Are you excited about getting booked on more podcasts? I hope so. I'm Angel Tuccy. I run the Need a Guest Facebook group where we help guests connect with podcast hosts and podcast hosts connect with great guests every single day. And I know in the beginning, when we're starting to get booked on podcasts, we're like, I want to get my brand out there. I want as much visibility. I have an incredible message. The world needs my story, and I believe you, and I am behind you 100%. But I also think that sometimes we have to pay our dues, right? We got to play the clubs a little bit. We got to build our portfolio. So, how do we do that? We start by saying yes to podcast opportunities, right? Let's see how many podcast connections we can make. Let's go and practice our message. Let's play to the clubs. Let's build relationships. Let's network. Let's test our message out. And in the meantime, make sure that we're getting incredible SEO. We get all those little thumbnails, all of those images that we can create our sizzle reel, create some brand credibility, and allow people to binge your content, right? So when they discover you, they're like, oh my gosh, right? I can listen, I can listen, I can listen. And the more they listen to you, the more excited they are about connecting with you. And you're branding yourself as a podcast guest. And guess what? Guests get invited to be guests on other people's shows. So, yes, I want you to get on best shows possible, right? The most reach possible. But I also know that in the beginning, as you are building up your brand in the marketplace and you're building up your platform, your following, right? We want you to have hundreds, thousands, right? Tens of thousands of people on your email list following you on your social sites. How do we do that? We go and we borrow other people's audiences, right? We are a guest in front of other people's audiences, which means we're speaking on podcasts, we're doing stage swaps, we're doing virtual summits, right? We're doing all of these things to build up our portfolio. So today, right, we have probably hundreds of opportunities for you to go and get booked. But think about this. How do we build up our portfolio? Where do we even start? Just start with the basics. Start at the beginning. Number one, who is your audience? Who is the perfect person for you to talk to? Who gets you? You want to go into the rooms where you belong. Number two, what's your message? Focus in on one core message where you are the expert in your space, right? I call this your media magnet. So when people think of this topic, they think of you. And when they think of you, they think of that topic. For me, it's getting booked on podcasts. When you think about getting booked on podcasts, you think about need a guest, you think about Angel Tussey. What's your magnet? What's that core topic you speak on? So number one, who are we talking to? Number two, what's my core message? And number three, connect with podcast hosts who are talking to your perfect audience. And where do we find them? At needaguest.com. It's our free network, our free community, helping you get booked on podcasts, connect directly with podcast hosts every single day, right? Every single week. The rhythm that we like our clients to maintain is 2 interviews a week. You're like, how many podcasts should I get on? How often should I be a guest? 2 interviews a week puts you in front of 50 audiences over 6 months. 50. Think about all the things that you're doing to connect with 10, tens, hundreds, thousands of people on a regular basis to get in front of a new audience consistently, to build relationships with hosts or people that are connected to the groups of people that you want to talk to. If you do 2 interviews a week consistently, that helps you to stay in this rhythm. I have been doing 2 interviews a week for years. I still do 2 interviews a week. Why? It's good for the mental health of my business, right? I get to talk about the thing I am most passionate about talking about every single week. I get to build relationships with people who are talking to my core audience every single week. And bonus, I actually get to be in front of new audiences as soon as those shows drop. I get the thumbnails, right, with my image, my topic, right, that I can share on social media. I can create a whole portfolio of all of my speaking opportunities. I've got a Spotify list that I've created with all of the interviews that I've done in one great playlist that I can share and repurpose. And then, of course, it is all about repurposing content, right? I've got the audio. Sometimes I have the video. Sometimes I can create blogs. Like there's so many opportunities, but go and get started, build your portfolio and leverage the Need a Guest network. We're here to help you connect with podcast hosts every single day. So I hope that helps. Cheers.